The following video is going to show you how to create a form using Dreamweaver and PHP. So notice on my website, when I click the contact link, it automatically goes to a contact form. So instead of a user having to click my email address and, either Outlook Express or something else popping up, I created a contact form that'll go directly to my email. I do this using PHP, not HTML. So on my HTML page, you guys can see that I have a contact form already created. So how do I go about doing this? First of all, you can see contact XXX, that's obviously not my name. This page will submit directly to my email. I have a name, email, subject, message, different types of forms, and then I have a submit button. Alright, so how do I create the form to begin with? First of all, to create a form in Dreamweaver, very, very easy. I simply select on my screen, go to Insert, Form, and you can see that there are multiple types of forms. There are list menu, radio button, checkbox, button, text area, text field, hidden image, all kinds of different things. The forms that I have here, these are simple single-line text boxes. Notice that when I click on the form and scroll down, I see some options. Text field, it has a name. I can say how many characters wide it is. This is a single-line one. It's not a password. If I click password, it makes it so that it's hidden. And all of these are the same. This one, message, is more. It's multi-line. Okay, so, and then I have a simple submit button, which, if you notice, has a button name, a value equals submit, an action, submit form. Okay, notice how all of these are surrounded by a red box. This red box is my form box. And below, there's a little message called PHP. So how did I go about creating this? If I look at my code, I can see it looks like a regular HTML page. However, I see something. Form name. Form name is basically forming that red box around my form. So I have a form tag, and at the bottom, I can see I have a closing form tag. So all of my text boxes are in this form tag. You can see on top I have form 1, ID equals form 1, method is to post, action, PHP self. What that means is that I'm going to be using a PHP code. Then you can see my next box, input type text equals name equals name. Next box, input type text, name equals email.
Careful driving, Ray.
Next box, input type text, name equals subject. And then I have a comments box. Now, and you can see my reset button and my submit button. Basically, this creates a form. However, if I create this form and I go to submit it, it's going to submit nowhere. So what I need to do is use something called PHP. PHP is an action, another object-oriented programming language, which allows you to basically communicate with your website in a more rich environment, usually with databases, rather than using a an HTML page. So what I've done is written this PHP code here. I'm going to explain it. Basically, I have an opening and closing tag, which is PHP. You can see the red text. And then I have an if, submit entry. Look at my form. You see the word submit entry as input name equals submit. The word submit equals that value submit. Then I have something called SQL equals name, email, comments, and subject. Basically what happens is that the name, email, and comments correspond to names of my text boxes. They're not made up. They are simply corresponding to the names of my text box. For instance, this one is email. And right here I have email. The EM, which is subject, when the person, that's basically just telling the web browser that the subject will be the actual subject of the email the person sends me. Then I have a mail, your email address here. This is where you actually type in your email address. If it's xyz@gmail.com, this is where you type it in. Then I have some code afterwards, which basically is telling you to send these two lines. Then I have something called echo. Echo means when you send your message, the user is going to get a message. So you could write, success, your message has been sent, or in this case I have your message has been sent. Basically, after they push the submit button, they're going to be getting a message saying this is sent. And this is how you use PHP to create a simple form using this code presented here. All right?